Work week, like where we're at in terms of just being a team that's kind of laying in the weeds and going about its business and getting better every day. Today was a little bit of a lighter scrimmage. A couple things that I wanted to highlight out of today's scrimmage in particular. We got a really, really good practice in last night, and we did it on the grass, which was great to change up the surface, change up kind of the pounding on the knees and the joints, and ended up getting 80-plus play. So today was going to be a lighter scrimmage. Really about a 50 to 70 play scrimmage is what we wanted. I think we got right around 55, and is exactly what we needed, and got some situations. And the other thing that was great is it was a good opportunity for our two younger quarterbacks, Stephen Duncan and Davis Shanley. Drew Eccles had a death in his family and wanted him to have a chance to be out in Florida with his family in a time of need. But on the flip side, that's a great opportunity for Davis to get some reps with the ones, and for Steve to take a lion's share of the ones. So you like to see that and see how guys respond and evaluate that, and I'll have a chance to watch the film and see exactly what I saw in terms of the quarterback position. But I like the fact that was an opportunity that could arise in a season in general. Whoever is to end up being the starter, there's going to be situations that come up, and you always want somebody ready to play. So other than that, thought it was a good yeoman-like day.
Heard you really telling the team how much you've admired Ben Holt and watching him play. What is it about the way he plays football that you think deserves him being called out?
Well, the first thing is Ben Holt hates being blocked. And that's a great trait as a defensive player. I talked to the old team about it. I said, every time on film when you watch him, if he gets blocked, he's immediately throwing up the flag. It's holding. He's mad. He's angry. And he makes so many plays in practice. So the rare opportunity that we do have to truly get our hands on him and lock him up and keep him sustained in a block, he is just irate. And that's what you want. I told the team that as a linebacker, you don't want to be blocked. You're a playmaker. You're a tackler. You want to get guys down on the ground, and you can't do that when you're engaged in a block. And the whole message to the team is, whatever your position may be, take that mindset of Ben Holt. As a receiver, you hate to drop balls. You despise it. As a quarterback, you hate not converting third downs. You despise throwing interceptions. As an offensive lineman, you despise not sustaining the block, or you despise getting beat on a block, and that's the type of mindset that I want this team to have, and Ben Holt's that guy that I think really shows it. It's awesome because you just watch the film and you see it in his body language, and just has his love for the game and his passion.
If this were a sliding scale, how close are you maybe to being where you want to be at this point in the spring?
It's a hard evaluation just because of the number of guys that are out from postseason surgeries. It's going to be nice to get those guys back, but on the flip side, we have gotten so many guys reps in this spring that, quite frankly, wouldn't get any reps had it been not for the surgeries. And what's good about that is you're developing a lot of depth. You get Devin Key last spring, right? Devin Key got the majority of the reps because Marcus Ward was really slowly coming back from injury, and you look what happened to Devin Key's season. Dre Ferris, he was able to get all those reps in fall camp, obviously because of what happened with Dre Simmons, and now you have Dre Ferris ready to be one of the best PBU corners in the country. And I think Dre Ferris is now out, so you get opportunities for guys like Deontay Ruffin, who's having an incredible spring. You get Devin Key's now out. You got an opportunity for Kyle Bailey to play great football. So those are. It's hard to evaluate where we are because we're missing a lion's share of our starters, especially on defense. But I like the progress that we're making. I do really like some of the stuff that's going on from an offensive standpoint. It's been encouraging.